Time for some good old-fashioned gaming. There's absolutely nothing more relaxing and non-stress inducing. All right, warming up a bit. Never mind.
Yeah, baby! Let's go! Good game, boys!
Boys? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I don't have any friends.
There's got to be a way to make some friends. Wait! Make some friends! That's it. I'll make a friend to play video games with. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get started.
All right, first things first, the components. You'll need a breadboard, a power module, a microphone/sound sensor, LED matrix, servos, obviously an Arduino UNO, and assorted wires. Step 1. Grab the power thingamajig and power it up with a 9V battery. Next, grab your breadboard and run a wire from the 5 volts pin on the power thingy to the red row and the ground into the blue row. Next, grab your first servo and run the red wire to the power row on the breadboard, brown wire to ground, and yellow to pin 3 on the Arduino. Do the same thing again, only this time yellow goes to pin 5. Yellow to pin 6. Yada yada, you get the drill. Pin 9. Here we have our completed unholy amalgamation of servos. Now keep in mind this was the instructions on the wiring. I'd suggest doing the wiring bit after you've installed the servos on the robot body. Speaking of the robot's body, now we'll assemble the actual structure for our little friend. First off, let's put together a torso.
Now, it wouldn't be a YouTube DIY tutorial if it didn't involve hot glue, would it? So let's secure a roof for the head to go on our torso.
I'm visibly struggling to keep that damn thing in place.
Goddamn thing won't stay closed.
Perfect. Next, we'll screw on those plastic things to the now disconnected servos. Do this for all 4. Now hot glue a servo to a long bit of cardboard. This will be your shoulder joint. Now do the same with the other arm. Now, I'm trying to get the forearm to be able to twist inward so our little buddy can clap in sheep. But it's going to be weird if I mount the servos up here because then his forearm will be significantly higher than his biceps. I think the solution is to mount a little bit of cardboard down here, and we'll stick the servo to the front of it. That way the servo can articulate horizontally without needing to sit way up at the top of the bicep. Next, go ahead and glue the servo to the front bit of the piece we just attached. Here, we'll attach the forearm piece to our newly secured servo like so. Cut a small hole in the robot's body, the same size as the servo, and secure the shoulder servo in it. Remember to thread the wires through first. Repeat the entire process again for the right arm. Now we'll go ahead and secure the fifth servo for the head like so. Now we'll slap on a chunk of cardboard to be the robot's head. Alright, let's get back to the electronics. First we'll wire up the LED matrix. Start by adding wire extenders to all 5 pins. For demonstration purposes, I'm using the smaller breadboard, but what you should do is run the 5 volts pin on the Arduino to the red row on the other set of rows on the breadboard we were using previously. Add extending wires to these pins on the sound sensor. For the sound sensor, A0, connect to pin A0 on the Arduino. G, connect to the GND row connected to the Arduino. Plus, connect to the 5V row powered by the Arduino. For the LED matrix wiring, VCC, connect to Arduino 5V. GND, connect to Arduino GND. DIN, connect to Arduino pin 11. CS, connect to Arduino pin 10. CLK, connect to Arduino pin 13. Quick sneak peek. Now we'll attach this MF's face to his head, making sure the wires are on the left. Warning, this is going to be a long and highly boring part of the video. If you aren't following along for the wiring, I highly suggest you skip this part. Skip to about 10 minutes and 36 seconds. Now it's time to rewire all the servos and put everything together. Last time I didn't mention how to connect the 5th servo, so while I sit in purgatory wiring this monstrous creature, let's go over the entire circuit. External power supply. VCC, positive terminal connect to the VCC of all servos. GND, negative terminal connect to the GND of all servos and also to the Arduino GND. Head servo, pin 9. VCC, connect to the positive terminal of the external power supply. GND, connect to the negative terminal of the external power supply. Signal, connect to Arduino digital pin 9, left forearm servo, pin 3. VCC, connect to the positive terminal of the external power supply. GND, connect to the negative terminal of the external power supply. Signal, connect to Arduino digital pin 3, left shoulder servo, pin 5. VCC, connect to the positive terminal of the external power supply. GND, connect to the negative terminal of the external power supply. Signal, connect to Arduino digital pin 5, right shoulder servo, pin 6. VCC, connect to the positive terminal of the external power supply. GND, connect to the negative terminal of the external power supply. Signal, connect to Arduino digital pin 6, right forearm servo, pin 8. VCC, connect to the positive terminal of the external power supply. GND, connect to the negative terminal of the external power supply. Signal, connect to Arduino digital pin 8, LED matrix, MAX 7219. VCC, connect to the 5V pin on the Arduino. GND, connect to the GND pin on the Arduino. DIN, connect to Arduino digital pin 11. CS, connect to Arduino digital pin 10. CLK, connect to Arduino digital pin 13, microphone sensor. A0, connected to A0 pin on the Arduino. G, connect to the GND pin on the Arduino. Plus, connect to the 5V pin on the Arduino, common ground. Arduino GND, connect to the GND of the external power supply to ensure a common ground. Now all that's left is a bit of tweaking and coding, and our little guy will be complete.
It didn't work. No matter how hard I tried, and no matter what I did, this piece of refused to work. And trust me, I tried.
Aw, dang it! 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 Aw.
You get the point. I think it's a power issue. And from what I understand, I'm going to have to buy a lot more components to make it work. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is, stay tuned for part 2.